This is The Herd, wherever you may be and however you may be listening, live in Los Angeles. iHeartRadio, Fox Sports Radio, and FS1, brought to you by Firestone Complete Auto Care. We want your car running newer, longer, with Firestone Complete Auto Care. I know it's 2018. I know everybody gets a ribbon now. Everybody gets a trophy now. Everybody gets a vote. Everybody needs to be heard. It's very millennial. Everybody gets an orange slice. Everybody gets a cupcake. There are no losers here. It's only about winners. Pats on the back. Everybody gets a vote. Everybody gets a voice. Everybody gets an orange slice. I understand it's 2018. Can't offend anybody. Can't offend anybody. But, you know what I like? Especially at the end of basketball games, I like total imbalance. Who's the best player? Give him the ball. Get the hell out of the way. Yeah, I'm okay with imbalance. I really am. I'm completely okay with imbalance. Because imbalance creates clarity. Everybody knows who's going to end this puppy. In the last two games, the biggest games in the last decade for the Houston Rockets, Chris Paul creates, touches, dribbles, decides everything. Mike D'Antoni has decided, Chris, end of these games, fourth quarter, it's your basketball. You make decisions. This is your team. It creates real clarity. Used to be that way in Boston with Bird, Lakers with Magic, Bulls with Michael Jordan. It's the way it is with LeBron's teams. It's your team. It's your ball. It's your decision. Clarity. Not everybody gets a ribbon. Not everybody gets an orange slice. Not everybody gets a vote. Not everybody touches it. I like that kind of basketball at the end of games. But Golden State, Silicon Valley, smarter than everybody. Skinny jeans, sharing, community. Everybody gets a voice. Whose team is this? Whose team? Whose shot? In the last two games, the biggest games for this dynasty, since Kevin Durant arrived, I've seen Quinn Cook. Draymond Green's got the ball, not a great dribbler. It was Kevin Durant bringing it up over to Klay Thompson. Houston has figured out, yeah, we're just going to give it to Chris Paul. He's our quarterback. Quarterbacks make decisions. Warriors can't figure out what the heck they are at the end of games. Sharing is caring is a real popular term. You know what my favorite term is? Give the ball to the best player. Get the hell out of the way. Mike D'Antoni's figured it out. What is Draymond Green doing with the ball at the end of the game? Can I ask you a question? Who's the best ball handler in the world? You know who's in the argument? Steph Curry. Who's the best shooter in the world? There is no argument. Steph Curry. Who's the best passer on the Golden State Warriors? No argument. Steph Curry. Why isn't Steph Curry taking the ball out of bounds and making every decision for the Warriors in the final 30 seconds? In the last two games for the Warriors, they can't figure out what to do. They're frenzied. They're lost. Draymond Green in the wing, running full speed. Quinn Cook taking the three. Kevin Durant bringing it up. Klay Thompson head down in the corner. This has been a great series for Mike D'Antoni because he's not afraid to be honest. We got one guy I really like who is super smart, tough as a $8 steak that I want with the ball in his hands. And he can also shoot. Chris Paul. He's my guy. He's my quarterback. Take it away. It's been a bad series for Steve Kerr. Out of bounds plays, a mess. Kevin Durant not listening. Late game execution, there is none. Clarity is what you're seeking at the end of the games. Houston has it. Confusion is the opposite of clarity. Confusion is cupcakes for everybody. Ribbons for the losing kids. Make sure everybody feels good. Sharing is caring. That's not why Kobe won titles, or Magic won titles, or Bird won titles, or MJ won titles. This has been a great series for Mike D'Antoni. These games can go either way. You realize that, right? I mean, we're a jumper from having a different series in both games. But the key in both games has been the last 90 seconds to 2 minutes. D'Antoni's not out thinking the room. Steve Kerr is. Let me shift gears to this. This is pretty remarkable. This is pretty remarkable. So when games end, I always tell you this, I just grab a box score, a stat sheet, and I look at things. If you didn't watch the game, this is interesting. Field goal percentage, check, Warriors. 3-point percentage, check, Warriors. Free throw percentage, again, better, check, Golden State. Rebounds, check, Golden State. Fast break points, Warriors. Points in paint, Warriors. Assists, Warriors. They won virtually every key stat. And oh, by the way, James Harden, the other team's best player, awful. How great does Mike Toney feel today? By the way, Golden State. Klay Thompson was pretty good, above his season average. KD had 29 points, Draymond Green 15 rebounds, and Steph Curry wasn't terrible. If I told you you didn't watch the game, you had to do something at work, you didn't have time for the game, and I just told you this, hey, the Warriors, more rebounds, more assists, more fast break points, more points in the paint, shoot better field goals, shoot better free throws, shoot better threes. Klay Thompson, better game than average. Kevin Durant, 29. Draymond, 15 rebounds. And Steph had 22. Oh, by the way, James Harden was awful. You'd say, Golden State won by 20? I'd say, no. Houston won. Excuse me? Folks, dynasties, I know what you're saying in San Francisco this morning. Well, I mean, Colin, Kevin Durant sort of disappeared here. And, I mean, Steph Curry did. Dynasties, if you're a real dynasty, don't have to be perfect to win. Tom Brady against Atlanta threw a pick six. Had a 66 passer rating in the first half. They won. In both finals against the Utah Jazz, Michael Jordan and the Bulls shot a collective 43%. They won both. That's the way it works with dynasties. You don't have to play perfect to win. We, all of us, have overstated this dynasty. I'm not saying Kevin Durant was money down the stretch, but he had 29. What you're seeing right now is Houston is tougher and hungrier and better late in games. And we have now found the flaw for this dynasty. We found it mentally, physically. The skinny jeans team, the suburban Warriors, are getting pushed around. They're getting pushed around. Can you imagine Michael Jordan watching that game last night and thinking, you think these guys could hang with us? The Houston Rockets are pushing them around. The Houston Rockets are in their head. Listen, playoff basketball has always been for men, not boys. And the Silicon Valley, smarter than you, here's our latest social cause. It ain't working. Because Houston's rolling up their sleeves. Never forget this. The word dynasty. Just think about it for a second. Dynasty. Say it slowly. Dynasty. Nasty. Last 5 letters in dynasty. Nasty. Michael Jordan's Bulls were. So were Isaiah's Pistons. Bird's Celtics. Ray Lewis's Ravens. Terry Bradshaw's Steelers. Troy Aikman's Cowboys. Nasty. One team in this series is bringing the nasty, bringing the ugly, bringing the tough, bringing the uncomfortable. It's not our current dynasty. I never thought I would say what I'm about to say. Mike D'Antoni's team is the toughest of 2 teams in the Western Conference Finals. Never forget, last 5 letters in dynasty. Golden State, you don't have any. Houston right now has all of it. Coming up next, did you see the moment? Did you see the moment in the game? Very interesting. Nice job by the network. TNT had a microphone. Steve Kerr, Kevin Durant talking. Kerr telling him a story. Were you thinking the same thing I was thinking? That's coming up next. Casper was created with one goal in mind: deliver a great night's sleep, incredible value. This Memorial Day, experience Casper for yourself. Transition from sleep, like I did, to a greater sleep. They have a team of engineers, nonstop prototyping, collecting data, engineering to create the coolest, most comfortable mattress. Breathable material. Sleep cool all summer. Right now, try it in your house. They ship it for free for 100 nights. Don't like it? Refund you the money and ship it out. Give it to a charity. They'll put it back in the box. Come and get everything. Refund you your money. Start your summer off night choosing the Internet's favorite mattress this Memorial Day. Memorial Day is Monday. We'll be here. Limited time only. Go to Casper.com. Save 10% off your order with the purchase of any mattress, including free shipping and free returns. Terms and conditions apply. That is Casper.com. 100 nights in your home, shipped free and risk-free.